Okay, guys, welcome to the podcast. Today we are accompanied by Holly Rey.
It's so weird to hear you being so serious.
I can be serious.
Matthew.
I can be.
Matthew has been activated.
So, you're Matthew. So there's a rule that you can't actually call me Matthew. Everybody calls me Matty, Matt.
I call you Matthew.
Just start talking. Yeah, but I don't like it.
So? You call me boss and I don't like it.
No, but I don't call you boss as in like boss. I call you boss like you know how a car guard calls the driver of a car boss. You're like, thank you, boss. Like almost like boss.
I don't like it.
I like when you give me a sock
no,
like
see,
Dobby.
like that's giving 1993 boss. You know what I mean? Like it's not cute.
What would
like-
you prefer?
Holly.
Okay, so Holly,
Okay, hold on. Silence on set.
did you get that?
I did.
Okay, now we can shoot. Everyone knows what that means in this house.
Silence on set.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be filming, and this was like the first time I ever filmed with Holly, and like I don't know where she's screaming. She's like, quiet! And then poor Mimi's like, Holly, can I get water? No!
The other thing is once you let one person come get water from the kitchen, then it's just like open season for the whole family.
Then everybody's thirsty.
So like there has to be rules. Like once you say silence on set, everyone freeze, stay in your position until we say filming's over.
But how long does filming last for?
It depends on what you're filming.
What if you're filming like baking with the Rays?
No, I mean baking the you don't shoot the whole episode in one go, right? You shoot each recipe, you stop and go.
And you guys make two, hey?
Each episode has 2 recipes, yeah. So you stop. So you make a recipe, you stop, reset. So Baking with the Rays is a television show that I have with my little sister, Mimi.
Mimi.
The cutest patootie in the world.
My favorite Ray.
It's fine, she's everyone's favorite Ray. Doesn't even bother me anymore. If she isn't your favorite Ray, then there's something
There's
wrong
a
with
problem.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my second's Verve, and then Phoebe, and that's where I cut it off actually. Yeah, anyways.
And that's why I call you Matthew. But we actually started during lockdown.
Yeah.
We started baking on Instagram. So just like filming videos in our kitchen and then like posted it on Instagram.
Yeah.
And we then were like, okay, cool, we're gonna make it into a YouTube series. Got the funding, started filming for the YouTube series, and then we were contacted by SABC, and they were like, we love it, we've seen the little pilot, can we have it as a 24-minute for channel? So
Wait, sorry, how does that, what, did they just DM you?
no, not quite. So we did have like a sales agent at the time,
Okay.
and he'd we were filming for YouTube, but we were kind of like, okay, what are the legs of this? Where does it go after YouTube?
Yeah.
And so we're kind of like putting feelers out, like what broadcaster would be best, and SABC were like, we love it. So we then now had to make it was like 15 minutes each. We now had to make it a 24-minute. So we shot a segment called Mimi's Corner. That was just Mimi doing whatever she wants to do. Like, is it a prank, making
On
slime?
Baking with the Rays?
Yeah, so it's like a little gap in between called Mimi's Corner. Some of it's food related, but it's all like kids fun.
Yeah.
Like it ties into
Okay, so
whatever
if
theme
you're
of the
baking,
episode is.
how do you cram baking into 24 minutes? Like things stay in the oven for what?
Matt, no one wants to watch a cake baking
No,
for
but
an hour. You just go ding, done.
Okay, has it ever flopped?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. So this one time, let me pull out the archives.
Yeah.
We were making vegan meringues,
Yeah.
right? So if anyone, meringues are made with egg whites. So now to make them vegan, you use the water that's left from chickpeas. So in the tin of chickpeas, the water, because now, no, it sounds gross, but it's actually
This
really
is like
good.
Vienna water.
No. Chickpea water doesn't really have a taste. So because chickpeas have starch, the water
Yeah.
absorbs the starch. So then when you beat it, it becomes like egg white. So now I'd measured out everything. And when you make meringues, you add the sugar in like slowly, right?
Right.
Okay.
We'd beaten the egg whites and I turned around for a
beaten the
second.
chickpea water?
The chickpea water, sorry, yeah. And I turned around for a second and Mimi Mimi was about 8. She picked up the whole bowl of sugar and just like emptied it into the fluffy
She didn't do it slowly.
chickpea. No, she just literally just went like emptied it and just everything flopped and we didn't have any more like chickpea water.
And this was proper filming for...
No, we were like filming. So now we had to stop shooting. Someone had to go up the road to get another tin of chickpeas. Then had to drain the chickpeas, get the water, rebeat. And it was like, and it happened like a few times. When you're shooting with a kid.
Yeah.
Also,
she was
wanted,
8.
She was 8 at the time.
Oh, that must be difficult.
So, yeah, it is very challenging. And, you know, I co-direct everything.
Okay.
And then I'm
like
in
to tell people what
charge
to do,
of keeping me. I do like to tell people what
Control
to do.
freak.
Yeah. But Mimi is she's a very big personality, and you want your child to have that, right?
Yeah.
You want them to be flamboyant. So I never want to dim that, but it's also quite a hard thing to manage when you're filming a show, right? Because kids can just like go off on a tangent and can be uncontrolled. And then you add sugar into the mix because you know she's licking her fingers every 5 minutes, and now you've just like put an Energizer battery into a 8-year-old.
Surely it makes it was humorous, hey?
Oh no, it was so funny.
Okay.
Like we make these cupcakes, so the one star cupcakes, and they just on the camera you just see blue glitter floating all over us because she was just blowing
Just
glitter, and the cameras like, and we're talking about black magic cameras, which are like a couple $100,000 or so, covered in blue glitter.
Mimi's
like
having the time of our life.
the time of their life. But what do you do? That's what the show is about. That's what people want to see.
That's true.
So
How many episodes did you guys do?
first season was 10 episodes.
10 episodes.
Yeah.
And it was one a week.
Yeah, one a week. But we shot it in the space of like a week and a bit, because we would do 4 episodes a day, which was just too much. No, four bakes a day, which is 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And it was too much for all of us. So for the next season, it's two bakes a day.
And you like baking?
Love it. My family had a bakery.
Yes.
That's what my family's business was a
Yes.
bakery. So I grew up
Which bakery?
in the factory. They were commercial bakeries, so they made biscuits and stuff for Spar, Pick and Pay. Yeah.
And then
it wasn't like an open
They were baking, and then we naturally, as you bake, you start like singing and humming, and Holly was singing, and everyone was like,
Insert the nonsense.
everyone was like, whoa, guys, we got something here, you know? And then that's
No, I was very involved, like in the bakery growing up. Like, on holidays, I was rolling biscuits, and it wasn't like a open to the public. It was a proper commercial bakery.
You couldn't buy from you guys. You
buy from Spar or Pick and Pay or wherever.
So you started with your gran, your mom?
My gran. So my gran was the editor of 2 magazines, and she founded Country Life South Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she retired when she got to 65, but she wasn't ready to retire. Just they were like, okay, you're 65, retire now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she started baking for like a home industry. And then that grew into baking for more people, and then just spiraled until they had a factory and were baking, as businesses grow.
Amazing.
Sure. And then during COVID, my gran had a heart attack, and it was like, okay, she needs to slow down. So my family gave the business to the staff, and the staff took it over.
So the business is still in existence?
Yeah.
What's it called?
They now bake out of Humble. You know Humble
Yes,
Coffee?
Amy.
Yeah. So yeah.
She knows
So
the owner of Humble Coffee.
yeah, Amy's amazing.
She is, yeah.
So Princess, our head baker, bakes out of the Humble kitchen.
Okay.
And she still supplies like some of they don't really bake for Spa and that anymore, but she still supplies some of our smaller customers like Freddo ice cream and all of that.
Okay.
And then bakes for Amy, and then
What do they
also bakes for
supply
other
Freddo
coffee
ice cream?
shops. Brownies, cookie dough.
Freddo ice cream don't just sell ice cream.
No, they put brownies in their
in their
ice cream.
ice
If you have
cream.
brownie flavored ice cream, you need brownies.
Yeah.
Cookie
Or
dough,
like
you need cookie dough.
Yeah,
Or
like
vanilla
cake.
flavored ice cream, you need vanilla.
Yeah. Okay.
No one asked Matt to cook them dinner.
Guessing. I'll stop guessing.
So, Holly, you are in the music industry. Tell us how you got into the music industry and a little bit about what it's like.
Yeah, so the music industry, I signed my first record deal when I was 13.
What?
So like super, super young.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Were you doing talent shows?
Yeah, like I always loved music. So I learned my first instrument when I was 9. I learned how to play the guitar.
Wow.
I went to boarding school. So there was a
school
lot
did you
of...
go to?
I went to Clifton and Nottingham Road.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
What,
so,
Midlands, Nottingham, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
farm girl, eh?
Proper, like we never wore shoes, like it was full
Amazing.
farmy.
Oh, yeah. She's from Stanger.
What
She's
made
also...
my mom's from Stanger. What made your parents decide to put you in boarding school?
So actually my mom got really sick. My mom had cancer. And my family, so my mom's a single mom. My family just felt like I shouldn't be watching my mom be sick, if that makes sense. Like,
That's
it wasn't
a very
healthy
fair
for
thing
me to be
do,
at
yeah.
home. And, you know, she was going to be fine. I mean, obviously my mom's fine today, but it just wasn't a process that my family felt that I should be there to watch, right? My mom going through chemo, and I was also an only child, and they just felt like maybe going to boarding school and being around friends and kids would be healthier for me than watching my mom, you know, go through that struggle.
I never knew your mom was sick. That's crazy.
Yeah, because she's just so healthy now. I mean, my mom's incredibly strong.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of the decision, like why initially I went to boarding school, and I absolutely loved it because I was an only child. But my love of music really developed there, right? Because, you know, I went to guitar lessons, but my friend went to piano lessons, and you then come back to your dorm room and you're all talking about like what you've learned. And I just, whatever I could get my hands on, I wanted to learn it.
So when did you realize you could sing? Because that's very different.
So
to just
funny
learning to play the
story
guitar.
about how I figured out I could sing. So I played the guitar, I played the drums, I played the key, I played everything. And there was a choir trip to a boys' school.
Okay.
I think it was Highbury. We're going on like a choir tour, and I was like, I have to be on this trip. Like they were also like they were going to like Oshaka, but it was like there's new boys. Like I have to be on this
blood.
trip. There's
Like
new
a vampire
blood.
smelling in person.
So I was like, cool, I'm gonna go try out for the choir. So I went and I was like, yeah. And I was kind of making a joke out of it. And my teacher was like, if you took this seriously and you weren't just trying to be a little social butterfly, you could actually sing, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, maybe I can. And then I was playing the guitar. So then I was like, well, let me try sing the songs with the guitar that like I'm learning, right? So that's kind of where I started singing. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, I'm actually quite good.
Okay.
And then it was like, actually, I have all these feelings and these emotions as a kid.
Yeah.
Maybe singing about them will help me process them.
Yes.
And so I started to write like, you know, like silly little songs about how I was feeling and whatever.
Deeper, yeah.
What did you say?
He said deeper.
She's singing
As
about
if I haven't heard it, you know,
She's singing
before.
about her
That
emotions.
joke is so original. I've never heard anyone use deep as a reference when I talk about going more emotional.
No, never.
You know, no one ever in the history has ever said that
Please,
to me.
just for everybody watching and for Danny, please tell her what the opening line of the song is.
No, because everyone takes it out of context.
No, but it won't be out of context. We know it's talking about falling in love.
The first line of that song is, deeper I keep it in, the more it grows inside.
Okay, I can see how it can have some misinterpretation. Okay, let's get back
It's
to
talking
the
about
story.
love, guys.
Let's get back to how you were telling us about
Yes.
the boys' trip.
Yes, so I could figure out I could sing, whatever. I started writing music. Family friend was like to my mom, you know what, her songs are really good.
Yeah.
And I wrote a song called Sebonga Madiba, which was just like, I learned about the Apartheid Museum came to our school, and for the first time I learned about what apartheid was, because I'm a born free, so I never knew that existed. Went to boarding school where we were different races, spaces, people from different countries, kids from Zambia, Zim, like everyone. So it was the first time I knew that this thing even existed, and I was about, I was 12-ish. And I wrote this song, 11, 12, called Siyabonga Madiba, and it was just about like saying thank you for what you did so that we can like live these lives and have the friends we want to have, and just from like a kid's point of view. And then one of my mom's friends heard it and she was like, this is amazing, like maybe Holly should go and just like go to the studio and record it, and then you have it as a memory forever.
Sure.
So did that, and I loved that experience of like recording and like making a song, and so carried on doing it with like all the songs I was writing. And then I performed at like a show somewhere, and there was a music exec from Sony, and he saw me on the weekend.
Who just happened to be there.
Wow.
And like he saw me on like the Saturday and Monday I got offered a deal.
Wow.
So your first deal was with Sony?
Sony ATV,
And are you
this was
still
what?
with Sony?
No, not anymore,
Not with any label, hey?
No, completely independent.
So
Good.
you said...
nearly 20 years now I've been independent.
Wait,
No, not
okay,
quite.
I'm interested
Not quite,
to know
not
now.
quite.
I think you told this to me before, but I'm going to ask again because I'm also kind of forgot. Why is it good to be independent? So wait, before you answer this question,
Yeah.
I want to preface it by saying, from someone who's not in the music industry, first I thought everybody's with the label. That's the first thing. Second thing I thought is like, don't you have to be with the label? And third, don't they help you to get way bigger?
Okay, so it depends on what market you're in, right?
Yeah.
It is harder to break into the industry as an independent, right? Because if you think, I always explain to people, it's like working for a company and having a 9-to-5, that's what it's like being signed to a label, versus being an entrepreneur. Okay, so the same thing.
Yeah.
It's easier to make a salary working a 9-to-5, right? Because you got to work, you're getting X amount at the end of the month. It's like, it's easier.
Yeah.
Your company has the connections, you're going to climb the ladder in the company and reach management or whatever. You know what your trajectory kind of is.
Yes.
Whereas being an independent artist is like being an entrepreneur. If you don't wake up and work, you don't eat. If you don't wake up and hustle and push and make the contacts and whatever, you don't make it. You don't make money. There's nothing. And I mean, obviously musicians, if you don't wake up and work, you also when you're with a label. But there isn't the sort of infrastructure and support that there is with being an independent, there is being with a label. So yeah, they're these huge engines that have marketing teams and strategists and A&R and people who know everyone, and they can put real budget behind promoting your project, but they own everything. Right?
Okay.
So it's the same as when you work for a company, you can't now go, okay, well, I developed A, B, and C, I can go like do my own thing with it. No, the company owns it because you made it while you were with them. Yeah. So they own everything. So they actually end up making more money out of your music than you do because they own the music.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, I've been signed to multiple labels. In fact, I signed with a really big label when I turned 8, so I was 17, it was in matric, and I got a full scholarship to UCT.
Wow.
And they were like, you can't be in Cape Town if you're signing this record deal because we can't have an art, like there's no industry in Cape Town. We can't be having to fly you up in Joburg.
Okay.
So I turned down my scholarship to sign to this label, and they just shelved me for like 2 years. Yeah. And I got out of that deal and I've never signed a record label
was
deal
it a scholarship
again.
for music?
No, for political sciences.
Oh, so you're smart as well.
Yeah, I had 9
Come like that.
9 distinctions in matric. I have a undergrad and an honors degree cum laude.
Okay, cool. I didn't have any of those actually.
Wow.
No need to flex on us like that, Holly. Jeez.
I'm not flexing if it's just what it
9
is.
distinctions. You don't even do 9 subjects.
I did extras.
Seven.
That's the fact.
Did you do AP math?
Actually, no.
Okay.
Because I knew that like I never wanted to. So that's how I could do extra subjects, because I did maths lit. Maths lit was so easy that I had time for more.
Wow.
I knew that I never wanted to do anything with maths. So I don't know why I waste my time.
I did maths lit and I didn't have time for more. But anyways, we don't need to get into that.
I got a question. Okay, so for someone trying to get into the music industry and make it as an artist, what would you recommend as a path to take for them? To go independent or sign with someone, or maybe do both?
It really depends on your personality, your drive. If you're not that outgoing, but you got the talent, but you're not really someone who's going to go out and try and make contacts and connect with people, then sign to a label. You know, it depends.
If you just want to make music and that's it, you don't want to do the marketing.
You don't want to do the
PR.
marketing. You don't want to do, because it is hard slog, right? It's just like being an entrepreneur. It's harder. It is a lot harder. Like the work is more. Then sign to a label. You know what I mean? It's not, you are going to give up maybe a higher percentage of your income, but is 50% of something better than 100% of nothing? You know, you need to weigh that up.
Yeah.
But if you have the drive and the determination, and you have good team members, right? You have a good manager, you can connect with the right people, then I'd recommend being independent.
Yes.
And South Africa specifically, what's better?
I really think South Africa independent. The big labels, I don't believe that they do much for artists in South Africa. The thing is that they dangle big advances in front of you, but what artists don't realize that advances aren't free money. They're loans.
What's advances?
It's a loan.
It's a loan. So I want to sign you to my label. So I'm like, hey, I'll give you 2 million to sign to my label. But that 2 million is a loan. You're working off that 2 million for the rest of your career.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not like a signing bonus, like a deal.
No. It's an advance on your future earnings.
And because they're conglomerates in the industry, they can afford to just be like.
Yeah.
So all the money you'll make back, you basically pay off that. So you can't just go get like a Lambo with that now.
You can, but because they take it off your future earnings, right? So when your song makes it, you get paid royalties and you earn income. They just take that for themselves. You don't get that.
Oh my God.
So a lot of artists do that.
To keep you in the contract.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they go buy their Lambos and whatever, but then when they think they're gonna make money, they don't make anything because the label's busy recouping their 2 million. Yeah.
It's a bank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did not know that. Okay, so I actually want to ask you before we move on to other topics outside of music.
Yeah, Danny, he actually wants to ask me a question.
Yeah.
Wow. Do your job, Matty.
Yeah.
Yeah. He actually wants to do his job for him.
You guys ready?
He doesn't want to just ride on your coattails, Danny.
Have you ever had diarrhea on a date?
Matt.
Absolutely not. She said, don't ask that.
I literally said my one thing that I want to talk about is
Toilet
shit on a date.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are hyping up that I'm going to ask a question, so I had to go on with that.
And no, I haven't.
Okay,
My bowel movements are pretty regular, thanks.
I don't even think you should answer. No, but on the serious note, on the actual topic of music. So I wanted to find out the actual process, because you said you go into a studio. So it's not just you go studio. Who else is in the mix between the singer, between you singing a song and me listening to the song? What happens?
Every song is different, right? Because every song has like its own lifespan. So, not lifespan, like
Timeline of events.
Yeah, and just like every song kind of has a different process.
Yeah.
So I have my little studio here at home that you've seen, like here. That's like my songwriting studio. So I don't record final vocals there or anything. That's like where I can sit without any disturbance and actually write music. I can record myself. I can play with effects. I can play with like how I want the song to sound.
Yes.
Sometimes that is, I just write a song with my guitar on keys, whatever. It's just me. Sometimes I get beats from producers or beat makers and I write on those and those form the inspiration. And then once I kind of have an idea, or if it's just me writing a song, I send it to a beat maker to make a beat. And I'll be like, okay, cool, I want to do something dancey. These are my ideas.
Does vocals come first or beat come first in music production?
It's different. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I get the beat first.
Okay.
Sometimes I make the bones of a beat and then I send it to a producer
so you can make beats?
Yeah. And then I send it to a producer to actually produce and turn into like
something.
The song, the music that you hear. Once I have that, I have the demo, the guide track, and what the music is kind of sounding like. I go to my actual studio in Joburg and I record my vocals. That then gets mixed by a sound engineer. It then gets mastered.
What's mastered?
So mixing is like putting your cake in the oven to bake, right? Okay. Put all the things in, mastering is like putting the icing on the top of the cake.
But the same person does mixing and mastering?
Often, yeah. So mastering is basically like taking the song, it takes the song to a volume that just is regulated, but also just gives it like that thing on the top.
Is that what Timbaland does?
Timbaland's a producer.
So this is not a producer. This is who does the beat making and mastering?
So the beat making and the producer, the person that produces it, like, we're gonna put keys in here, and then we're gonna take the keys out for the verse, and the drums are gonna go here, and we want the volume of the vocals to drop here, we want them to go higher here.
That's a producer.
We want this instrument, that's a producer. A beat maker, in South Africa, they're usually the same thing, but a beat maker is someone who just makes the beat, like, dum, a bit of keys. The producer is the person that like, sees the whole vision of the song. Okay, we're gonna have the vocals here. We're gonna add this here. Like this is what the end product is gonna look like.
Can a producer be the same person that masters?
They can, but it's not advisable because you want a second pair of ears.
So someone who masters is on their whole job.
Mixing and mastering, often mixing and mastering will do that, but a producer, I don't think should mix a track because you want another pair of ears to kind of polish it.
Who would you say is one of the best masterers.
Masterers.
Masterers. So I use a guy called Rogan Kelsey. He now lives in the UK. But then there's also like Jazz Works. I mean, they just, in terms of like, they produce some of the biggest hits in South African history. We're talking about like from Lyra to AKA to like Robbie from Jazz Works, I think, is one of the biggest icons in South African music. Yeah, and that's where I record and where I do my stuff. And I mean, obviously I'm biased because I work with Jazz Works and Robbie, but I would say that they're up
Well, you
there.
wouldn't work with them if you didn't think they were
Exactly.
the best.
Yeah, I wouldn't work with them if I didn't think they were the best.
And then when it comes to songwriting, do you write your own songs?
I do, yeah.
Is that common?
In South Africa, yes, very common, but overseas, not so much. You have songwriters who actually like study the science of writing a song and the psychology of writing a song.
Okay.
And they write songs for musicians to sing.
Is that often exposed?
Yeah, that's a very common thing. It's not like it's common, it's normal.
Okay. And
It's
then
just
they
that
would
in South
make it-
Africa, our industry, I don't think, is big enough to sustain songwriting and as a separate thing, because there isn't enough money in just songwriting in South Africa. You kind of need to be a performer as well to make money.
Would you as a South African artist, would you say would you want to stay here, or like if another country called, would you consider going?
To live, no.
Like, because a lot of people have this idea, it's like from almost all avenues of creativity, it's like you want to leave.
No.
You don't think as an actual professional?
No. Number one, I don't think I could live anywhere else.
Yeah.
I could not live. Like, I've traveled a lot. There's no other country that I've gone to and I'm like, oh, I could live here.
Where have you been?
I mean, a lot of Europe, the UK, a lot of like Southern Africa, Asia.
Okay, to perform any of them?
Yeah, all performing. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and there's never a place I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I could live here. It's either the place isn't as nice, the people aren't as nice, there's not as enough space, like for like London, for example, the UK, like everything is tiny.
Yeah.
Like a mansion is like a shoebox.
Yeah.
You know, and
the land size is
I
crazy.
can't do that. I want to be able to walk into my garden, like sit on my lawn and like not have to go to a park in public with people to experience the outdoors. I can't do that.
In terms of actual performances and crowd and the experience you had, but not from a living perspective, from performing as like a celebrity, which country was the best?
South Africa is go-to,
No, you can't.
guys.
You can't choose South Africa. I'm talking about overseas.
Can I say Africa?
Yeah, you can
A country
say
in Africa.
anything outside of your home country.
Okay, any Southern African country is basically, a lot of Southern African countries don't have their own like big industry. So they look to South Africa as the tastemakers of what's happening, right?
Okay.
So you go to Botswana, you go to Namibia, they're listening to the same things we're listening to. So songs that are popular here are usually also popular there.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Because they look to South Africa as tastemakers. They do have like some of their own artists, but
Tastemakers. How's that?
I've never heard of that before.
Did you make that up?
No, it's like a popular thing.
Okay. No, I didn't. Well, that's cool. I dig it. I'm with that.
Okay, stick with me, kid. I'll teach you a few things.
You said when we first met, you said you
I said I'm going to educate you about pop culture in
Oh,
South
pop
Africa,
culture
and
in
I
South
feel like I
Africa.
am.
I feel like you're getting there.
I'm
Everything I know is
expanding.
due to Holly Rey. If that's
Everything you know, yes.
No, on
yeah.
pop culture. But wait, besides, so if you had to choose, including South Africa, you would choose South Africa.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just
Like crowds, audiences, the way we consume, definitely.
Really?
Like I don't think people realize like how incredible we are as a people. Like when I perform in South Africa, the joy, the way people want to, even if they don't know who you are, they want to experience music. They want to dance. They want to consume. They want to be there. They want to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like South Africa, goated for that.
Nanzi.
It's a Mnandi.
It's a Mnandi. That's a good one, guys.
That's a good one. That should be the
Holly Rey
slogan from
trademark.
Zanzi in Motion.
Mnanzi.
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 Nancy.
It was just people are so warm. We have a really beautiful
Would
country.
you say, are we talking across the board now?
Yeah.
Like all cities?
What, in South Africa?
Are you saying people are warm?
No, obviously
Like,
not.
Even Cape Town?
No, obviously not. I'm just saying, but like South African culture in general. Even Cape Townians are friendlier than some European countries.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
on the topic of cities, you posted a video with Mimi where you guys said where you were moving to.
Yes.
Okay. are you excited to go to Joburg?
So excited. I mean, I've lived in Joburg.
Yeah, I know you have lived with you and you're living on your own.
Yeah.
And now the whole family's moving.
Now the whole family's moving. So excited. Love Joburg. Joburg is so cosmopolitan.
It is cosmopolitan.
It is really forward thinking. People are amazing in Joburg. Like the friendliness is on another level.
Yes, I agree. People are just warmer.
Yeah. And also I just think like as a mixed race family, Joburg is a place that's very comfortable for us.
Yes.
Durban is not
Durban's a bit backwards.
as kind. Durban is not as comfortable from all sides. It's not like a white thing or like mixed race families are not as welcomed in Durban.
I'm in a mixed race relationship. They give you death stares.
Yeah, it's not. So I think that just as a family, it's just going to be more comfortable for us and happier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And from a professional view, in terms of business, does that, like, you would be in the same city as your studio?
Yeah, it would be a lot easier for me to not have to.
Most of your network in Joburg?
Everything. All of my friends are in Joburg. The whole industry's in Joburg.
I'm in Durban.
We were not friends. I'm joking. We have become really good friends. I'd say that you
Thanks,
are
Holly.
friends.
Yeah, your chat is pinned on WhatsApp.
Oh, really? You're lying.
Yeah, it is. Must I show you?
Show me right now.
I'll show it, guys, on camera.
Guys, I don't think I'm pinned on anyone's chats.
Holly Rey.
What? I'm pinned?
Yeah, and she said we weren't friends, guys.
I haven't even had boyfriends that have pinned my chats.
Hope you feel the love.
I've had really shitty boyfriends though, so I guess that doesn't.
Well, on the topic of boyfriends.
No, I was just
well,
making a joke. Not an end.
Would you date guys within the? Okay, so I want to know this because you know Lana Del Rey. So she kind of broke away from a lot of celebrities. You'll see like this celebrity's dating that celebrity, the next month another one, and it's all within the same base. She like broke away and like she's dating or married to like this crocodile hunter. Like completely
I saw that. Yeah.
Completely out of the way, but it seems like they're happy because you're not constantly like both in the spotlight. You sneeze, someone you know who knows you says bless you, throw a stone, you hit paparazzi.
Yeah.
So with you, would you date in South Africa? Would you date someone? Would you want to date someone in the same space as you, whether it's music or just fame, or would you want to date like? It's
such a hard question to answer because like sometimes what you want is not what you need. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I have dated people in the industry and I have dated people outside of the industry, and both have their pros and cons.
Yes.
I don't think I want to be with another person in the industry. It just comes with too much drama and too much ego and just. It's very uncomfortable.
Men handle ego a lot different than women handle.
They do, yeah. And men handle the opposite sex a lot differently to how women handle it, And in their defense, like, in the music industry, like, and I've watched it firsthand, like, men actors or just the entertainment industry, like, there are just women throwing themselves at them constantly.
Seriously?
Yeah, and women don't even care if they're in a relationship. They just, like,
oh my gosh,
throw themselves at them. And it doesn't matter how confident you are as a woman, it just, like, it gets to a point where, like, enough is enough, you know? So I don't think I could do it again. It's too much. There's not enough
no
trust.
filter. They just like.
Yeah.
So they could know this guy is in a relationship with this person, but I'm gonna shoot my shot regardless.
They don't care. They're happy to be a side chick, or they're happy to like. And I don't have the energy for that in me anymore.
Damn.
The problem with dating someone who is regular John Soap is that he doesn't understand the industry.
I was about to say.
So he doesn't understand why you're coming home at 2 a.m. from the studio, or why you're performing in the middle of the night.
That brings up his own insecurities.
Yes.
Well,
So that's been a big challenge for me, is like men who are regular get very insecure because they don't understand the industry. They don't understand why there's lots of guys around you in the street. Like, they just don't get it.
That is a thing, hey, because it's not like if you were a normal corporate girly and it's like, it wouldn't be normal to always be late at the office with guys, right?
No,
that's not normal.
yeah.
But in the industry and the space, it's like genders almost are like, it doesn't, you just cross all the time.
Yeah,
and it runs late, it runs early.
And the thing is, like, I like to work during the day because I don't enjoy being out at night as a woman. I don't enjoy it. But there's times where I have to be because I'm working with an artist who likes to work at that time. And, you're in a partner that just doesn't get it.
Yes.
So
And then trust goes out the window as well.
yeah, even when it doesn't need to. And I think that that's where the problem comes. And I think, I don't know what my next relationship's going to look like, but I don't know.
Maybe a sports player.
Absolutely not. 10
Yeah,
times worse.
actually,
What do you mean? Do you think
The
so?
stories I've heard about sportsmen,
Yeah.
like when they go on these tours to other countries and stuff,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
worse.
That's crazy. But you know the thing is that with them, I think I'm gonna just say I think they also go looking for it in that case. Like if you're going to another country, if you're gonna go play in France, I don't think French women are gonna be throwing themselves like South African women would.
I don't know, but I mean, that's why all these wives travel with their husbands now. Like they're like, "Why? It's a family vacation. Kids too."
Everybody goes on the
Remind
trip.
you of your family.
We're bringing my grandma. Like it's just
It's like, listen, I'm
wrap
going to
up the family.
imagine
Let's
going
go.
out with your husband at night with all the boys and we're like, no, we're into the club. I'm coming, babe. I'm gonna put on
Listen,
makeup.
I'm the kind of person who's like, yeah, let's go to the club. Like, I want to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think maybe this is too much information. I don't know if I'm sharing too much. But like, I want to get to the point with someone where like, it doesn't matter where we're going, what we're doing, but we want to do everything together.
That's
Right? Like,
yeah.
if I'm performing at a show, come with me. Like,
Yeah.
if I have to go to the club, come with me to the club.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
that's what I want
Embrace
out of
the
any
lifestyle.
relation. Yeah. Like, if we have to, if you like, also like choose to do things, what is that?
That was
your
your mom. She just tripped. Don't-
Oh, my mom. She tripped.
No, but she made a face. Like she tripped and
Oh,
she like.
shame. The only person that's clumsier than me is my mom and that dog.
Little Milo.
Milo.
Man like Marlo.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, I'm being open about the fact that I'm single and that I.
Sorry, just have to go and fetch the kids.
Oh, she's gonna go fetch the kids.
Bye.
Hell's about to break loose in the Rey family house.
Oh,
see
Mimi.
Mimi!
So, on the topic of that, just to close off the topic, so do you get a lot of DMs?
I've literally showed you a DM that I got.
I know, but for people watching.
I do, yeah. But I don't respond. I just blocka.
Between the two of you guys, wherever I come and I leave full. Both of you
Yes.
feed me. That's all. You guys make good wives.
Thank you, Matty.
You're welcome.
I don't know about you, I just need to find the husband. Like, can I tell you something? I want a kid more than I want a partner.
So do you know how having a kid works, right?
Yeah, but there's also other ways now.
Ways
Yes.
means-
Would you?
I would go down the sperm donor route, and I would also go down adoption.
I was assume adoption. Oh, you'd do the sperm
I would do
donor.
either, yeah.
So,
Amazing.
okay, so you get to build a bear when it's a sperm donor route.
Not really, because we don't have big donor reserves in South Africa.
Don't we?
No. Unless you're going to go through a European agency. I mean, and that costs you an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Okay. I
So
have
we
a
don't
question.
really have.
Let's say the sperm donor is European. Does the kid get a European passport?
No.
No.
Oh, he's half
Because you
European.
get it through marriage, don't you? The passport is through marriage.
No, if the
No.
child is
And then-
born to a parent, then they get one. But I think because it's. That is actually, that's a bit complex. I don't
yeah.
know.
That was a good
But I
question.
don't
Anyone
think
out there
so.
who knows the answer,
Yeah,
let
guys.
us know.
That is-
I don't think that they do.
They
no,
should.
I would assume that they don't.
No, because the father, it's not like it's something, the father's not involved in the life. Technically, he's not their child. It's just their sperm. Like, family isn't, like, I met my father for the first time 4 years ago. To me, he's not my dad. He's just,
Are you saying this on the podcast?
yeah, I don't know. I'm very
Oh,
open
is your
about
dad
it.
a sperm donor?
No.
Okay.
I mean, he technically was, but like,
Does he live in South Africa?
yes.
Okay.
So for me, like, he's not my dad. He's just
Father.
like a sperm donor. Yeah.
Sperm
Yeah.
donor.
Yeah.
Does he listen to your music?
Yeah, I think so. Because when I met him, he was like, "I'm so proud of you," and I was like, "Fuck you." Oh, sorry.
You can swear. So Holly, you have obviously you're not just a singer; you're a performer. You like to dance as well.
Yes.
Have you danced with any famous people?
I have danced with Cupcake, our president, Cyril Ramaphosa.
And like Cyril, when? Tell me everything. I want to know.
So it was Youth Day. So I was in my uniform for Youth Day, you know, because you wear your school uniform in Youth Day.
What year was this?
No, I was out of school, but you wear your school uniform on Youth Day to celebrate Youth Day.
This didn't reach where I live. I never ever knew that.
I know, it's a privilege thing, you guys.
Burn.
But
But yeah, Youth Day, you're supposed to wear your uniform to
Okay.
celebrate like Youth Day and blah, blah, blah. And I was performing in Limpopo and it was a live broadcast and the
Okay.
president was speaking and I was performing and then during Deeper, I just hear everyone screaming and I was like, oh, they love this song, yeah. And I turned around and Ramaphosa was like walking behind me to come join me on stage. And then
wow.
he started, and he was like
Way.
trying to do the Vosho.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, you have to watch the video.
Okay.
Was that fun?
Yeah, it was.
I love how you can dance better than them, and you like just watch them do it, and you're like, guys. this is
Shame, it was really cute. I was trying not to laugh though.
Could you always dance?
Yeah.
What do you
Like I've
mean?
always had rhythm. Like I'm not like a regular white person. I'm a special white person.
You that.
Not a regular white person.
I remember
I'm a
Perry
cool
Perry.
white person.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
She's
so I've
a-
always
what we
had
call it,
rhythm.
tangy mayo.
Tangy mayo?
Tangy.
Yeah, because you're not normal mayo. Tangy mayo.
Tangy
Oh, okay.
mayo.
I think you know what it is. I went to my
Perry
first.
Nays. You Perry Nays.
Nays. Yes.
You don't like these ones,
I
eh?
don't like
bit of
peri
spice.
peri. I'm not a spicy.
I don't wanna- Okay. Do you say coriander or do you say danya?
Coriander.
She's white. Anyways. What?
Danya is an Indian thing though.
Yeah.
That's
It's not like a.
it's a
Yeah. I
Durban,
don't
it's a
think-
Durban Indian thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Do you say turmeric or do you say manja?
turmeric? I don't even know what manja is.
No.
Manja is a
It's turmeric.
Durban Indian for yeah.
I had no idea.
Do you say walk or do you say walk?
What word are we trying to say here?
Yeah.
Walk. Walk or walk. Like neither is walk. Walk.
Okay, last one. Do you
The first
say stomach
video
or
on
stomach?
Mzansi. Wait, the first video on Mzansi Motion. That's gonna need English subtitles for English.
Yo. She came to roast me, eh? Do you say this part of your body?
Stomach.
Okay.
What do you say? Stomach.
No, I say stomach.
Stomach. Stomach.
But the thing is that I can't hear myself saying it wrong.
Stomach.
I think I'm saying that.
Stomach.
We both say, let's say it together.
Stomach. Stomach.
Okay.
Stomach.
Okay, you know those things that fly at the sky?
Airplane.
No, the animal.
Birds.
Yes, let's say it together.
Bird.
Bird.
Bird. We say it the same.
No,
No, he says bird.
no.
Bird.
So I'm saying it. Bird.
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 Are we saying the
I
same
feel
word?
like when you say it together, it does sound.
Yeah.
Bird.
Actually.
It's like a harmony.
It's like you got a bird in
A
the
little
sky.
bit off, but it makes sense.
And a worm.
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 Sour worms.
Sour worms.
We're saying the same thing, hey?
Yeah, but I also don't have a very thick Durban accent.
No.
Like my Durban, it's not like
No.
Worm.
like I don't say
Oops.
come here. I say come here.
You had a video about that, hey?
Yes, I don't say can I have ice in my drink. I say can I have ice.
Okay.
I don't go to your house. I come to your house. We don't go out. We go out. And it really bothers me the way people from Durban like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm gonna go get in a fart, bro. Like, can I have some ass in my drink, bro? I'm coming to your house.
Go to your house.
I'm going to your house, we're gonna go out,
I
I'm gonna
think
have some
we say
ass in my
house, eh?
drink, bro. I'm gonna have a fart. No, why are you farting with someone? You fight with someone, you don't fart with them. You know, why are you putting ass in your drink? It's ice. Who puts ass in their drink? No.
Maybe some
We need to
people.
do better, we need to make a
As
change.
a society,
We need to make a change. We can't be putting ass in our drink and farting with people.
No.
I was gonna put ass in your drink and have a fart.
So should we actually go into how Holly and I met? So how Holly and I actually met, in case you're wondering.
I volunteer for a charity. That
She
assists
volunteers
people.
for SPCA and I'm a dog. How it actually happened was she DM'd me and she said, hey man, I'm looking for the best content creator in Durban. So I sent her.
Look here and say it with a straight
I
face.
feel like you're lying.
Please come. Say it with a straight face, not to them. Look at my eyes and say it with a straight
Look at my
face. Look at my ass. Because we're about to fart, bruh. You're about to fart.
So I sent her a number and she messaged and I was like, hey Holly, she's like, oh my god, it's your number. And I was like, yo, you asked for the best content creator in Durban, that's what you're gonna get. And then the rest is history. And then I was like, she's like, can you shoot me? I'm like, I can fill you in, you know, we can make something happen. And then
Okay, and now how did it really happen?
I DM'd Holly, you know. I'm joking. So Holly's selling this house. We
I
understand
am?
that, hey.
Yeah,
that we are sitting in right
we
now.
are. Yes, my family home. I'm selling
Beautiful
it.
house, her family home. Is this your childhood home?
No, it's Mimi's childhood home.
Okay.
I lived in another house in Westville.
Okay.
And then we moved out to Mklanga way, and then we decided no, we need to come back to Westville.
Okay. And then, so I photographed this house, and
Okay.
I was a photographer. Holly Rey was in the house, and I was like, "Hey, Holly!" and then yeah, we kind of kicked it off.
Can I tell you, let me tell the story from my point of view.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, because do you know when I knew that I could work with Matt? Is I can't remember what the joke was, but I told a joke and he laughed. And a lot of people don't get my sense of humor because like my sense of humor is quite dark and it involves a lot of like
Actually,
roasting, right?
yes.
And Matt got it, and I was like, "Sharp, we can
Yes.
work
We
together."
can work together. We can get
He
each
gets
other's
my
sense of
humor, so we can work together.
And then I put in her chat, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
based on the fact that we're talking about your house, what I did notice is that there was a lot of estrogen moving around.
Yeah.
So, how many women live here?
7,
How many men?
including dogs?
No.
None.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this house is always clean.
It is. We call it. We call ourselves the cabal of women.
Oh,
A
what?
cabal of women.
Okay. What's that?
That's cool.
Did you do English in school?
Failed it.
It's kind of like a gang, like a cabal, like
Okay, a
a.
cabal
Yeah.
of women.
Like a
And now
cartel.
you guys are moving to Joburg again. All 7 of
All 7 of us are moving on up.
Literally
Literally 7 of us. It is proving so difficult to find a home
for 7 women.
because we built this home for us, right? So we bought this home in. Ooh, I can't remember, but anyway, we ended up renovating it to make it for us.
Yeah.
So it's proving really difficult to find a house that has everything
Yes.
and enough accommodation for everyone and like 2 cottages and, you know, so like everyone can be comfortable. It's
Is it not? Okay, what's the pros and cons of having 7 women in a house?
there's always support, right? Because like we're always there for each other. Like no matter what's going on in anyone's lives, like there's a lot of support, there's a lot of love. I think people might think that we fight a lot because we're women.
I
We
was about
actually
to ask that,
don't.
yeah.
Like we don't.
No bickering, you just kind of get on with it.
No, I mean sometimes, but not
Nothing more than the usual.
than the usual house. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not like World War III every 5 minutes. Yeah, no,
Yes.
like we just. And I think that like my sister is growing up in a space that's like a lot of women, and you get to see what it means to be a strong woman, right? And
Yes.
so there's a lot of like a surety in who you are,
Yeah.
and the fact that you're a woman and that you can accomplish anything and that you don't need to rely on anyone or anything else to do what you want to do. If you want to do something, decide you're going to do it and go do it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of like the philosophy in this house.
Yes.
So I think that's the good thing. It's like a lot of support.
How has she managed being Holly Rey's sister?
In the beginning, she loved it.
Okay.
Like, she started calling herself Mimi Rey, like,
Okay.
out of the blue, because I was just Holly Rey, and she was like, okay, cool, I'm Mimi Rey.
Yeah.
And loved it, and it was like, I was her idol, and now I'm, like, so uncool.
But how old is she
And
now?
she's about to turn 13.
Okay.
And I am so uncool. And like, she will be like, please don't come to my gala because then people are going to ask to take pictures with you. And it's like super cringe. And she'll be like, I really hope they don't play your music at the gala. And I'm like, because then everyone's like, that's your sister. And I'm like, I already know it's my sister. I'm like, okay, fine.
Do you do 6'7"?
No, she'll be like, that's cringe. That's
Why?
so like
That's what they're into.
That's last year.
I feel like Mimi is quite cool, actually.
Mimi
Oh,
is-
Mimi's very
She's
cool.
quote unquote iconic.
She is an icon. She is an icon. She's a diva. She's like everything. Yeah.
Holly, what series are you watching at the moment?
What series am I not watching? I love series. I'm a big series buff.
Yes.
I just finished watching. Why can't I think of the name of this series?
She's gonna guess it. What's the one you told
It's on
me?
Prime.
Oh, no.
Prime.
There's 2 seasons of it. It's,
Landman.
okay, no, I love
Okay.
Landman. I did
Me
also
too,
watch
love
Landman.
Landman,
So
yeah.
good. But it's not Landman. It's British series.
I love Landman.
I want to say The Watchmen. It's not. It's the Night Manager.
The Night. Oh, I saw it being advertised. Is it good?
So good.
Okay.
So good. The Night
You're a
Manager.
series girl.
Oh, I love series.
Like, that's your
I don't
thing.
think there's a series I haven't watched.
What's
Like
that
a good
series that you
series I
told me I
haven't
should watch
watched.
the other day? It was yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
It was the
Matty.
white Lotus.
Dexter?
Something.
The White Lotus,
Lotus,
brilliant.
yes,
Okay, so
brilliant.
she tells me, she says, Matt, I envy you because you haven't watched it. I wish I could go back to before I watched it just so I can rewatch it and have that excitement of not.
I have that as well. Like I rewatch series as well, so that I
like
can
you.
see things that like I didn't see the first time, and often I'll be like, oh, I wish I could watch that again.
I know, yeah. People
What's-
have it
what's
with
your
books, but
genre?
not with series.
Everything.
No, come on.
Love a bit of true crime. Like love true crime.
You know,
love
true crime
documentaries.
podcasts are the #1 podcast in the world.
Oh yeah,
Easily.
because people like me
And
Because you
me.
watch-
and true crime documentaries.
What's your favorite true crime podcast?
I started listening to one, but I can't remember what it's called.
Okay.
How do they?
Okay, let me load up. Let me load up.
How do they set it?
Is that
No, but really good.
I know,
Really
I love
good.
that one. Yeah.
There's no, it's a.
Let's say this was a true
It's,
crime podcast. How does it go?
Well, it depends. Different, but a lot of people talk about crime. Like some
Yeah.
podcasts will talk about crimes that were never solved, and they like dive into like I enjoy
So they
that.
sit and
Cold
read it.
cases, yeah.
Yeah, and they like analyze the evidence and like they
How
try
long
to
has it
figure
gone
out.
for? Like a normal podcast or like?
Yeah.
So
but
they'll
it depends.
read
Like,
us-
there's like one podcast that focused on just one case. Like the entire podcast on one case and different people's theories and different like yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true crime obviously means true stories, right?
Boom, boom.
No, I wasn't asking a genuine question.
Ooh, get off the
The
stage.
opposite of true crime is fantasy, Matthew.
I didn't know that, guys. Okay, so a true crime podcast, to my understanding, there's no creativity in it. It's you sit and you read
There
something. that happened.
is
It's like
because
reading a
essentially
book.
you're trying to figure out like a whodunit.
Yeah. Also,
But
the
do they-
storytelling.
But do they?
Yeah.
Oh, so they will eventually tell you who did it.
Sometimes there isn't a person who did it. Like it's an
Yeah.
unsolved mystery.
It's anxiety inducing.
No, it's
Then
very
you watch the
relaxing.
whole thing. That's like watching a 10 season episode of series. You know what I mean? A series with 10 seasons, and you watch all of them, and you leave out the last episode.
I feel like that was what Game of Thrones was.
Oh, you're not a Game of Thrones fan?
No, the last I found the ending disappointing.
Anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I felt like there was an episode missing.
I also hated the ending of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, there
but
was
the thing is
an
that I
episode
hated
missing.
the rest of it as well, so I don't even watch Game of Thrones.
Okay.
There we
I've never
go.
watched it. I do
about-
like that one part because I saw it on social media with Jon Snow when he's standing by himself.
Jon
And
Snow.
then all the people come there and then they start running
Jon
behind him.
Snow.
Do you like? Is that how I said it?
Jon Snow.
Is that how I
No,
said it?
that's how he says it.
What about
Good at
Dexter?
accents. Hey, are you a voiceover artist?
I'm not, but
could
I'm
be.
not that good at accents.
If you say the word rise, up, lights, it sounds like you're saying razor blades in an Australian accent.
Rise up, lights.
Oh, it does.
Does How cool
Yeah.
is that, Matty Govs? Yeah.
If you say beer can.
No, she's gonna make me say something.
No. If you say beer can, it sounds like you're saying bacon in a Jamaican accent. Beer can.
Beer can. Beer can. I love that one. That was good. Beer can.
So, Holly, you speak how many languages?
I speak English and Zulu.
You speak Zulu?
Yes.
No. Okay. Do you say like ongi?
No, I don't say fagalo spade. No.
Yeah.
can
Yes, what
speak
is that?
Zulu.
Fanagalo,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yakuluma.
What is that? Because of Mimi?
Yeah, so yes and no. Like I've always like my team speaks Zulu, and so you know you're always like picking up and you want to be part of the conversation. And then when Mimi went to school, she was really struggling with Zulu. So because we didn't speak Zulu at home, and it was like, oh, you like Zulu, but you don't speak Zulu, and
Yeah.
you know. So I decided, okay, cool, I'm gonna learn with you, and we're gonna go on this journey of learning Zulu together to make it more like fun, and we speak Zulu together at home and all of that. So that's kind of where I really started to learn
So
Zulu,
you
and
can
it wasn't
converse.
like. Yeah, and I also like hear more than I speak as well. So like, if people are speaking, like I once went to a restaurant and I complained, and the guy started like swearing about me in Zulu, and I turned around and I said, "Kuluma noban," and he literally,
What does that
I
mean?
watched him have a heart attack in front of my eyes. Like, it's who you talking about? And his eyes just went like, and he nearly like fainted. It was so funny.
That
So that's
is
like my
funny.
favorite trick is like I'll keep quiet, and then I'll just like reply once in Zulu if people are talking about me, and then they like skrik because they don't know. Do you know? Do you not know?
Damn.
That's cool.
What other languages
Flex.
can you speak?
That's it.
How's your Afrikaans?
Ek kan nie praat nie.
Nee. Ek.
Your surname is Wasserfall.
That's German.
Okay, same thing.
No, actually, Afrikaans is more
Absolutely.
Dutch than German.
Yeah, no,
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, and then when you went to China, did you not have to speak?
No, everyone uses like translation apps there.
You joke.
Because they don't speak English in China.
Yes,
And I don't speak
okay.
Mandarin, so everyone...
So what, are they like behind? Like, you know, like if I go to European
literally
country, when
have
I
your
went to
phone.
Italy, you have people that can speak English.
No, not really. Like
China-
we had like handlers, so people from the brand that we were traveling with who obviously spoke, but even them, the English is not like great. So everyone has like, they have WeChat, and that like translates for you, like
my
for
God.
everywhere, like in the airports everywhere.
That's
They've
the
got
thing.
translation. Even the hotel like concierge, everyone speaks Chinese. Everyone has a translation app.
Sure. And Holly, tell us about your trip to China. Why did you go, and how did you find the whole experience?
My trip to China was amazing. It was life changing. I traveled.
recently?
It was in October.
Last year?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
So I traveled with a car brand who every year they do like a summit, and they invite like all the countries that they're in, and South Africa is their top performing country outside of Asia. So we traveled with like 40 people.
Yeah.
So their car brand owns a bunch of car brands, if that makes sense. So there's like people from each car brand, influencers, musicians, whatever. And I performed at the summit, but we were there for like 10 days. Changed my life. Like they launched humanoid robots. They launched flying cars.
Oh, so it's
They,
not just
like,
seeing normal cars, you get to see
no,
stuff.
like the technology. They had like a car exhibit, then they had a whole technology exhibit.
Wow.
There were robots that played drums, robots that played like they looked like humans.
And
And they had
he has
blonde
people
hair and like
fantasizing about
asses.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, no, it was insane. They served you drinks. They spoke
robots?
to you. Yes, they like spoke to you. You could have a conversation with the robot.
Oh my gosh.
It was mad. It was mad,
That
mad,
is
mad,
so
mad,
cool.
mad. Like the cars looked like something out of like a sci-fi movie. It was insane.
You got to perform at that.
And I performed, yeah.
Wow.
My
did you
dog is
perform?
howling. She has separation anxiety.
You can let her come sit here.
Can I?
Yeah, of course you can.
Do you want me to get her?
That's my outfit. Okay. Hi. Hi, baby. Yes, it's okay. It's okay. Yes, hi. It's okay. It's okay.
I just got some kisses. Thanks, Phoebes.
Okay.
Nice, Phoebes.
Excuse my dog. She's pretty much part of the
Excuse the
furniture.
dog, she loves it.
What are you asking me again?
China. What was
Yeah.
your experience like?
It was amazing. Just like the cities, like the robots take pictures of you so that you
Wow.
can't jaywalk.
The robot says in the
It's-
traffic lights.
Yeah, the traffic lights, yeah. Takes
So you
a
think you
picture
have
of
a
you while
speed,
you're crossing.
You think you have a speed camera for your car? It's like, no, we got cameras of you walking as well.
Literally, like
So
everything.
you
There's
can't
cameras
even
everywhere.
illegally cross the street. Like
Oh,
they
no.
will 100%.
So you know, like if I had to go into like Instagram and search China, and then it comes up, it has like really busy cities, cars, people walking, big TVs on the buildings. Is that what it looks like?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
And it's
exactly-
beautiful. Like,
Really?
so we were in a city called Woohoo.
Woohoo!
And that, I don't know, that was the running joke of the whole trip. But then, and that was like really cool. It's like modern and everything. But then we went to Shanghai.
Okay.
And that is like a different world. Like you feel like you're living in like 2030.
the capital of-
No, it's not the capital. But it's like
What's the capital?
Beijing.
Beijing?
Oh. And is
Yeah.
Hong Kong in China? No.
Well, now it is.
Now it is, yeah,
Yeah.
but it's actually an island.
Okay.
Off of China,
So
yeah.
Shanghai is where it's at.
I'd say Shanghai is like the modern, hip, like city. It's kind of like Joburg versus Pretoria. Pretoria is our capital city, but Joburg's like where it's happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So Shanghai is like super cool. The fashion, the lights everywhere, the cars, like it's like the Paris
This is
of
crazy.
of
This
China.
is a crazy life you live.
It is. It is.
As in crazy cool.
Yeah, no, it is.
Like-
and I get to do a lot of cool things. Hey, like I've traveled the world. I once traveled to Uganda and performed at a festival that was on an island in Lake Victoria. And we had to catch a boat to get to the festival. When I say a boat, I thought we were catching like a boat. No, it was a tree trunk that had been dug out with a motor that had been put on the back.
Oh, wow.
And now I'm going
Are you
across.
exaggerating?
Oh no, I'm not exaggerating. I'm being 100% factual. I was there with like 100,000 rand worth of music equipment,
Yeah.
crossing Lake Victoria in a tree trunk, and the guy has like one hand on the tree trunk and one AK, and the other hand like an AK-47 because there's pirates on the Lake
Oh
Victoria.
my gosh, no ways.
Madness.
Man, got an AK-40, one hand here, one hand
Dude,
on the AK, because
mad.
pirates will come stop you.
Yeah, and like
steal
steal
your
your stuff.
Pirates.
And then like we had to come back at night, and like someone was on their phone, and they're like, "No phones, there's
of the lights.
pirates."
'Cause of the
phones."
lights.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, no way.
It was like insane.
That is
Like
insane.
I've lived. I feel like I'm obviously like still young, but I feel like I've lived like 50 lives.
Yeah.
Like I've got.
But
to
when
do
you're
such
in those
cool
moments,
things.
are you like,
Oh, no,
are you
I
encapsulated
was-
in it?
I was freaking. I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm gonna die.
You really experience it. It's
yeah,
not-
like you fully.
But you're also not
immersed.
like you don't go into those things where you're like, I can't wait to just be back at home in my bed. You like
No,
you're enjoying it.
No, like you have to
They're good
like
stories.
live through it. I was once like semi-kidnapped in Botswana. My mom says I was kidnapped.
Can you
I
tell
say I
us-
wasn't.
Can you tell us the story, please?
So I was booked to perform for 2 days. So
Yeah.
it was the night of the 23rd and then the night of the 24th of December. So it's Christmas Eve. Flew in, landed, and they like put us in some like dodgy taxi, and I was like, sorry, no. Like, so they got a new car for
Who were
us.
you with?
I was with like my whole team. So they were,
Okay.
it was me, my best friend was traveling with me as well. So me, my best friend, my manager, my 2 dancers, my DJ. So there were 6 of
Okay,
us.
yeah.
Yeah. And then they're like, cool, we driving to, so the event was happening like 2 hours outside of Gaborone, which is the capital city. So we flew into Gaborone, we drive the 2 hours to the city that we're supposed to be performing in, and they're like, no. They say we have to change cars. So I'm like, cool, we change cars. And I usually get like a SIM card for that country when I land, but for some reason I was like, I'm not getting...
Is changing cars, is that a common thing or is that like weird?
It is a bit weird, yeah.
Okay.
But also, like, this is in the middle of the night. I'm tired. I've been performing throughout December. Like, I'm exhausted. So they then like, no, we now need to drive to like another 2 hours. And I'm like, what? We need to drive another 2 hours?
This is you and your whole team, eh?
My whole team, and like we just like freaking out. We don't know, why are you being so clingy? We like don't know what's going on, but cool, we got riding with it.
Yeah.
We arrive now we're 4 hours out of Gaborone. And we arrive in like a town, I can't even remember what it was called, and I'm like, what is going on? The event organizer that I know was nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
And these guys are like, we're the event organizers. And I'm like, no, I don't know who you are. What is your name? Like, and it turns out the other event organizer booked me for 2 nights. He sold my first performance to another event organizer. Hello, my baby. At a profit. And
Is this legal?
I mean, I guess it is, but like, you should notify us.
Also
Yeah.
unethical, I presume.
Yeah, sold my performance to another event organizer in another province. And I arrived in this province not knowing where I was, not knowing where I'm performing, not knowing who any of the people around me are.
Yeah, it sounds like you're trafficked.
Kind of, yeah.
With your whole team.
With my whole team. And my whole team was so tired. And they were like, they can't perform.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, fine, I'll go and perform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because I had been paid for a performance. So it's like, do I refuse not to, like, you know? And so I went to go perform, and we arrived on a field, and I couldn't see anything. It was just like darkness. I could just see like 2 lights on the stage. Get onto the stage, there's barbed wire. And when I tell you I couldn't see the back of the people, there were so many people. Like I couldn't see where the
Oh
people
my gosh.
ended. Just thousands and thousands of people, and all that was separating us was like barbed wire.
Wow.
It was like, and the next day we went back
This
to the
was in Botswana.
Botswana. Yeah. The
Damn.
next day we drive back to Mahalape, which is where the New Year's Eve thing, do that performance, wake up on Christmas morning, event organizers disappeared. Now, how do we get back to Gaborone to catch our flight back to South Africa?
Oh my gosh.
Had to pay security guards, like something like 5,000 Rand, to drive us to Gaborone so we could catch our flight to get back to South Africa.
Wow.
Oh my word. When you were at your peak of performing, how many performances are you doing in like a month?
December 2018, I did 52% for 2 performances in December.
How do you do this 30 days in a month?
I mean, I did 4 performances a night sometimes. Yeah. And
That's
the one night I did
crazy.
4 performances a night, and each one was in a different province. Started in Joburg, then went up to Mpumalanga, from Mpumalanga to, I want to say northwest, and northwest up
4
to Northern
performances
Cape.
one night, and they're all in different provinces.
Yeah.
How are you flying around?
No, I was driving. We were driving.
Oh my
In the middle of the night, there's no flights.
So you'll do so okay, give me like a timestamp here.
So I performed at like, I think it was like 5 in the afternoon in Joburg, headed to Mpumalanga, I think our next performance was like at 8.
Yeah.
Then 11 we were in Northwest, and then we had to get to Kuruman, and I only performed at 5 a.m. in Kuruman when the sun was rising.
Whoa.
And like, they were just people.
Dude, that's
Wow.
insane.
And then I actually flew to Botswana the next day, and that's when I got the kidnapping thing happened.
Oh my
the
gosh.
next day, yeah.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Like so it's not always as glamorous as it seems.
Oh no,
Like,
it's cuck. That's why, like, on my tour bus, the back windows are completely blacked out.
so you can sleep.
So you can sleep, you can change, you can do everything there.
Okay, Holly, before we end off
Bring
the
it
podcast.
back.
Oh, okay.
Sing it
It's unfair,
back.
you know, only people who
Bring
can't
it
sing are allowed to
back.
break into
Sing
song.
it back to me.
Can I do it?
Can I tell you when I do?
Bring it
Oh my God, oh my God.
back.
So let me tell you, just linking back to China, let me tell you one story. Karaoke is huge in China. Like, there are karaoke bars everywhere, and like, they have karaoke rooms, and like, karaoke is huge in
And
China.
what do they
Like,
sing, Chinese?
huge. Yeah, and there's like European songs or whatever. Whenever I would go to do karaoke, everyone was like, "You're not allowed to sing." I would do like rap songs, and I would rap Cardi B, and like,
Oh, yeah?
it was like my thing in China.
Okay, so actually, as a musician, right? Who's your favorite? Who's your most played on Spot? Do you use Spotify, Apple Music?
I use Apple Music.
Okay.
Because Spotify plays artists the least.
Okay, fair enough. You have a valid point. Who's your most played artist?
It changes, but at the moment I'd say like Lola Young.
Okay.
I was like so sad when she decided to like
Yeah.
semi-retire, like stop making music for a bit, but I think
Yeah.
she is coming back now. So Lola Young at the moment.
And then
Nice.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to put this in, but I'm gonna ask anyways. Who's, you know, have you ever had artists who everyone raves about and you just never caught that train?
Yeah.
Who's it?
No, I'm not gonna tell
Yeah,
you.
you got, no, it doesn't have to be South African. It can be like American. Like I can tell you mine.
Okay, you can tell them, but I'm not gonna tell you mine.
Okay, can you tell me off air who yours is?
I'll tell you off air, but I'm not gonna tell you to
Okay,
everyone.
fair enough. Fair enough. I don't.
Because then just everyone feels like they have to have their voice heard then, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like, oh no, but this person, it's like, I don't have to like what you like.
Yeah, I don't
you
have to
know?
like the
And now
music.
you start an argument for no reason just because we don't like the same thing.
Yeah.
You like vanilla, I like chocolate, you like whatever, like, that's how we made. Like,
Actually, he does like vanilla.
And she does like.
and I do like chocolate.
Okay, well, thank you so much for coming into the podcast.
Thanks for having
we know
me.
you're a busy person.
Matt didn't want me to be on the podcast.
How rude.
I know.
That's a lie.
He said like he didn't want me on the podcast because I didn't want to talk about diarrhea.
Yes, toilet humor is his go-to.
Yeah, like,
She has dark
and
humor. I've told him there's an amalgamation. But anyways, Holly, thank you.
I
for
bet
coming
you if
to the-
someone went like, you'd start laughing.
I would 100% start
If
laughing.
I just went, you would laugh because
If
it's
you-
like,
if
oh,
you-
he's a faggot.
if you farted right now, I'll start crying.
Not
with laughter.
farting, even if I just went,
Like,
literally
acting
like
like
that
you-
with my mouth, you would start laughing.
Actually is. Yeah, there we go.
It's funny though.
You're like a 5-year-old.
I am 4.5.
I'm the big boy.
I'm not a puppet. I'm a real boy. Holly, thank you for coming to the podcast. You know you're a busy girl.
Why are you speaking so fast?
Holly, there was I.
Yeah, it was a little bit.
thank You know, you know how many people tell me that I should become one of those guys who control
An auctioneer.
An auctioneer.
My friend owns an auction. I can hook you up with a job.
Do it.
It's the Indian side of me, guys. It has
That's
to be.
racist.
No, Indians speak fast. It's
That's
not,
racist.
It's not racist. It's
I
true.
thought it was
That's
the
racist.
negotiation
It's not
side
racist.
of
It's
you.
true. Huh? Maybe that as well. Whatever you're buying, you could get it at a lower price.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. People need the sales.
Yes.
Okay, let me retry it. Holly Rey, thank you so much for coming on to Mzansi Emotion Podcast. Danny and I are grateful. We know you're a busy gal.
Yes.
And we hope to have you on again soon.
Thanks for having me, Matthew.